空軍基地です。今日ね午後3時20分、一番機が着陸したところです。
1969年7月8日、米軍のベトナム撤退開始第一陣のおよそ800人の兵士がシアトルの南にあるマッコード空軍基地に帰ってきた。この中に黒人兵ハロルド・ブライ軍曹がいた。ハロルド・ブライ軍曹21歳、サウスカロライナ州マートルビーチ出身。メコンデルタのドンタム基地を中心に作戦に従事。シルバースター2個、勲功章8個、計10個の勲章を受けた英雄である。彼を取材するためマッコード基地へ出かけた。
Excuse me, Mr. Brai? Mr. Brai? Yes, from Tokyo, Asahi TV. Did you meet my friend in?
Yes, I did.
Is your wife coming here?
Yes. I know. In fact, I didn't inform her.
Oh. When are you going to your
Just bringing him back
South
to get
Carolina?
I don't know yet. I don't know exactly what's going on yet. I don't know what time I'm departing here, but I hope it's in a hurry.
family here. I'm Mike Barrett from UPI. I understand you're the medal winner. And you're going to win the take the keys of the city.
They had a little ring.
Range.
Yes, sir.
Almost no. 今日は12日土曜日です。彼のうちでのインタビューです。
How was the first sleep in your home?
Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Simply magnificent. I really enjoyed it.
And second, what is the most important and strong impression through your fighting in Vietnam?
Well, I don't want to try it again, man. I'm just glad it's over with. I don't recommend nobody to go there, but it's a thing that has to be done.
Which operation made you hero and brought glorious decoration?
No particular operation because I was more or less awarded for.
Generally.
Yeah, in general, I was more or less awarded on each operation, more or less. My last.
マートルビーチの自宅でブライ軍曹は戦死した3人の戦友の死体を弾丸の雨に身をさらして陣地内に運び込んだ時が最もつらかったと語った。そしてあんなところは二度とごめんです。私はただ義務として果たしたのです。遅かれ早かれコミュニストは全ベトナムを統一してしまうでしょう。彼はそう言った。
We had 3 people killed in my platoon. And as I was trying to get the bodies back, I almost got shot myself. And I got a Silver Star for that mission. Moving the wounded medic out, he was shot. Laying down a base of fire where I can get some more people out of the corner that they were pinned down in. My platoon awarded me the Silver Star. And for a few more things that I don't want to talk about.
When it was? About when? Around?
April, May the 23rd.
Of this year? Yes, of course. And where? Can you
Kimwa
locate
province.
In Mekong Delta?
Yeah, in the Delta, in the Mekong Delta. Kimwa province.
Oh, I see. So, three your comrade was killed.
Yes.
How did you think at that time?
Well, I had to just think the way that I could think. I mean, ain't no sense me going haywire just because they got killed. I mean, I went haywire because they got killed. I mean, somebody else probably got hurt too. Maintained a cool head and was able to do a pretty good job out there. Nobody was hurt that bad.
And the last, what do you think on this war, on this Vietnam War?
Well, I'm proud that I was able to help these people out and return home to my family in the shape that I am in. But it's a war that I don't want to go through. And it's a war that I don't recommend for nobody else to go through. But as I said in the past, it's a job that needs to be done. Sooner or later, if they take over Vietnam, they'll be moving toward the United States next with their communists. And I've been living a good life too long now to let somebody else take over.
When the parade was held in Seattle, some anti-war groups shouted against the war. Did you hear?
I heard a few things they were saying.
How do you think about them, that group?
Well, they were a group of people that never been to Nam, I don't think. But anyway, they wasn't shouting anything that bad against the war. They were only making the same speech that thousands of Americans are thinking. Bring all the troops home instead of some of them. But little that they realize all the troops can't come home at one time. Because like I say, if you pull all the troops out of Nam and leave the Vietnamese people, be right back where they started from, on the bottom.
Thank you very much, and sorry trouble you a long time.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I hope I'll see you in a few months again. Because I'm sure I'll visit the South again, and many states in South.
That's
I'm
nice.
planning to.
That's nice. You're always welcome here.
今日は9月22日、ニューオーリンズです。
Hotels, Holiday Inns and Howard Johnson's, not small private bars and things. If you need to use the restroom or if you need to eat or get something to drink.
南部でも特に黒人差別の激しいディープサウス、すなわち新南部を意識ある黒人と旅をすることは殺される覚悟をしなければならないほど危険なことだ。黒人写真家のロイ、その友人のジャクリーヌたちとニューオルリーンズからミシシッピ州へ向かった日の夕方、州境を越えて追跡してきたパトカーにスピード違反の角で連行された。
Maybe overspeed?
Right.
They said
right. They said that they were tailing us and they clocked on the speedometer in their car 110 miles an hour. And Roy was saying that he hadn't seen them.
Never.
You know?
I also never seen.
And that probably what had happened is they spotted us before we went to Macomb, you see, and picked us up when we got back out on the highway.
And 100 means
They're taking $100 probably because they've assessed the situation and assume we have $100 worth of cash, so that they're very likely taking what the traffic will bear. You see, if he were by himself or in a situation where they would think he didn't have $100, they may not have asked for it. They're taking what they think they can get, probably. And if we didn't have $100, or if they wanted to, they very easily could just as easily, take him to jail.
They started laughing.
They almost started laughing. Oh. She was trying to inform you of your rights. Was she the judge?
This stupid cat come out when.
Yeah, that's the old fat crazy lady.
And we were talking about the likelihood of their probably taking it because they assessed the situation and figured there was $100 worth that they could get.
What she wanted was strand my ass.
What she wanted, what?
She wanted to strand. She figured we didn't have it. She didn't know what was out here.
Oh, she said it. She knew what was out here probably because they probably had already told her what was coming.
She said what?
So she actually wanted to.
He said that the judge, the woman was the judge,
Oh, I see.
and that the way she handled herself, it appeared to him that what she wanted to do was to strand him, keep him,
Oh, I see.
you see.
Mm-hmm.
So she raised the fine
I see.
to where she could hopefully get him instead of the money, you see. She thought she might be asking for more than what we had.
Oh.
罰金は$100だった。だが本当の目的は交通違反にあるのではない。黒人に対する嫌がらせなのだ。あくる日、インディアノラのガソリンスタンドで燃料を補給してグリーンビルに向かって西へ出発した。十数分と走らぬうちだった。突然一発の銃声がしたのと同時にフロントガラスが放射状に割れた。ロイは助手席にいた。割れたのはロイの胸の真正面だ。撃ったのは明らかにすれ違った車だったが見定めることはできなかった。さっきのガソリンスタンドの白豚が仲間に車の特徴やナンバーを通報してやった可能性があるとロイは言った。放射状にひびが入った厚いガラスの中心は細かく割れて小さな穴が開いていたが弾丸は貫通しなかった。おそらく小型の弱いピストルで斜めの方角から発射されたために貫通できなかったのだろう。少しも悪いことをしているわけではないのに黒人と旅行をしているというだけでパトカーを見るたび心穏やかでなくなるのが南部であり結局はアメリカ合衆国なのだ。
He posed the question, should a man who wears a beard have a price to pay? And he was explaining that he told
ジャクリーヌはニューオルリンズの街を案内しながら白人の黒人に対するさまざまな差別の例を話してくれた。大ハリケーンがこの地方を襲った時白人は新しい丈夫な学校へ避難したが黒人には古いボロ校舎があてがわれたということもあった。
To get on the truck to go with the rescuers to help people who were in distress in the hurricane region. And he was turned away. They wouldn't let him come because he had a beard. So Paul Harvey wants to know. He says, in the end, he says, I don't know if somebody who wears a beard should pay a price or not. But it's a very good question to ponder.
ニューオルリーンズ北ブロード街の食堂へ夕飯に入った。黒人の食堂だと思い込んでいたのだが入ってみるとテーブルの8割近くを占める客たちはすべて白人だ。間もなく隣のテーブルにいた50歳前後の白人の男がロイに向かっていきなり言った。へい、お前はアフリカ人か。イエス。ロイが答えると彼は続いて言った。そうじゃあるめえ。お前はただのニガーじゃねえか。こいつがいるおかげで胸がムカムカする。飯も食えん。その縮れっ気を見ると胃袋が使えてヘドが出そうだ。この野郎、何か企んでやがるに違いねえ。素早く持っていたテープレコーダーのスイッチを入れた。
See that? afro. Okay, big one. I got sick of my stomach. I'm trying to eat this steak. Beautiful steak. Oh no. You know what I mean? Look up, because it was laughing.
Get away with a lot of things.
Wait, he was laughing.
But someone's gonna
After I ate, but he started laughing. I started looking at him.
Well, why don't you just turn around and eat your steak and shut up?
I'm trying to. Come on, laugh.
男はウェイトレスに注意されてやがておとなしくなった。ロイは黙ったまま心の中で怒りを懸命に抑えているように見えた。
9月27日の夜中です。黒人のナイトクラブです。
I had said to you that this music is more contemporary than what we've heard and more sophisticated, but I wanted you to understand that the songs he's playing are not necessarily new, that he was playing a song that happens to be older than Roy. Roy is at least 30 years old.
Are you long living here in New Orleans?
Yes, yes. New Orleans is my home.
I see. You born and
yes. Where are you coming from?
From Tokyo.
Tokyo. Yes. I have a very good friend who lives in Kyoto.
Kyoto?
Yes.
I'm graduated from Kyoto University.
Yeah. He is a geologist. I met him when I was in school. He's from Kyoto.
Who is the name?
Van West, Olaf Van West. His mother is Japanese, his father is Dutch. Japanese, but a name like that, Olaf Van West. It's a Dutch name.
From which age are you playing your that music instrument? What do you say that in English?
Organ, yeah.
From which age are you playing that organ?
You mean style?
Yeah. Started.
Yeah, well, it's what we call jazz.
But,
contemporary jazz.
From which age?
What age? Well, I'm really a pianist. Piano is my instrument. And I've just been playing organ since I've been here. They didn't have a piano. And I'm becoming a little bit accustomed to it now, playing the organ, but I'm not really an organist.
So from which age did you play piano?
I was very young, I guess about 9, something like that. But of course I wasn't taking it all the time, you know. I started about 8, 9.
I moved very much by your playing.
Thank you very much.
今一つの有名な楽団が終わって次の楽団が始めるところです。
周りのテーブルには学生風のインテリから老婆、主婦、10歳前後の子供、麻薬患者みたいなチンピラ、 時には一見ブラックブルジョワジー風の紳士など黒人社会の全ての風俗を見ることができる。彼らはトランペットの切々たるブルースであって、ある者はうなり、ある者は酒をラッパ飲みしながら泣き、全身で聴いている。
You wouldn't turn this on? It's on? These are members of the Olympia Band, like the Dixieland Jazz Band, trumpets and drums, and they will perform. They'll play the music for this second line, and they also play the music for a funeral, second line. A brass band is what it's called. I was trying to find the word. And the man in the front of 1831, the house in the gray, he'll lead the dancing. Very likely he will lead the dancing. You can tell because he has on costume. See the gray here and there, the same costume. So they are going to lead the dance.
What is the second line?
It's what they call the parade, and it started with a funeral procession, a mournful funeral procession. Then they bury the man, and then they have a second line where they dance. So we will see the second line. We will see after what it looks like in a funeral procession.
ニューオールリーンズの郊外にあるプランテーションの廃墟見物に行く途中、セカンドラインと呼ばれるこの地方特有の黒人の祭りに出会った。セカンドラインはもともと葬式の行事の一部で、アフリカの行事を受け継いだもののようで、バンドの行進の後をコウモリ傘片手に踊り歩く。一口に言えばセカンドラインはそんなお祭りだ。
One of the things that I'd learned when I was interested in this architecture was to notice that all along the river, if you look here now, these trees planted in a row. These are very old oak trees, and they're not natural. They're planted here.
賑やかな行列から分かれて郊外のプランテーションの跡を訪れた。黒人の悲惨な労働の上に築かれていた大邸宅も今では訪れる者もあまりいない廃墟と化していた。近くのミシシッピ川のほとりに立ってジャクリーヌはプランテーション華やかなりし頃のミシシッピの様子を懐かしさと怒りを込めて語るのであった。
Sometimes there'll be no house left anymore, but the trees will still stand there, and you can see where perhaps there was a plantation home. I'm mindful that anything such as planted trees very likely were planted by slaves, by black slaves. And formal history studies in this country do not discuss honestly the role that slaves played in making the country. And traveling here, you can discover things that link you back to the past. And I'm sure that
今日は8月7日、タイムズスクエアでの戦死者を名前を全部呼び上げる徹夜で、340時間次回行事です。そこでの、録音です。
Bruce Wayne Collins, Ontario, California, and 30 Vietnamese killed in Vietnam. Clint Collins, Long Beach, California, and 30 Vietnamese killed in Vietnam.